Are you breastfeeding?
No.
How old were you when you had your first baby?
17.
17.
19. 15.
16.
Okay. Is it planned?
No.
And
Horrendous pregnancy.
Horrendous pregnancy.
Yeah, I was in hospital more than I was out.
Through illness.
Yeah. And bleeding. I had about 17 bleeds. Hard pregnancy and hard labour. Labour was horrendous.
You never know what that labour is be like.
And I don't think I could do it again because I know what to expect.
If I could guarantee that it would be as good as my little boy is, then I'd do it again, but you don't know, so I wouldn't do it again.
She was really ill when she was born, and she was 4 weeks early, so she was in special care, and I couldn't hold her, and she was in an incubator. And she got rushed off and everything, and then when she come out she was back in about 15 times she's been in, stressed 24/7.
Yeah, so it's been even more difficult.
Yeah, you can't just have a bath or have a shower or have a cup of tea and read a magazine or watch the soaps, do anything like that, no luxuries.
Straightening your hair.
No, just dirty
Putting your
nappies,
makeup on.
sick everywhere, screaming.
What about you, Esther? Day-to-day stuff. Is there anything?
It's hard to have a bath. I mean, so I've got to get someone to keep an eye on him in case he starts crying and sometimes I don't have time to eat. So it does get a bit hard to do day-to-day stuff.
You can't spend the day how you want to. Like, you can't wake up when you want to, you can't eat when you want to, you can't even go to bed when you want to, or bath when you want to. It's all wrapped around the baby.
Yeah, it's hard. I got depression, and stopped bonding with her. Crying all the time, didn't want to go out, not eating, just wouldn't bond with her at all really. And my relationships suffered, she suffered, my family suffered, everyone suffered.
Well, the baby kind of takes over and you don't really have time for relationships and socialising much and stuff because the baby has to be with you all the time.
So going out with your friends and seeing your friends,
It's a no-no.
still get to do that?
No.
Not often.
Not at the moment.
When you have a baby, find out who your true friends are.
Yeah,
Definitely.
People without babies don't want to meet up with you because you have a baby, so you're on your own most of the time.
Okay, what about housing then? Where do you live? How easy's that been to sort out?
I live with my dad, so it's not been hard. Well, it was at first. I moved in with my partner, but then we split up, so I had to move back in at home, which was really hard because my dad wasn't used to the idea.
What about you, Holly? Where are you living?
I live with my mum, but I'm looking to move with my boyfriend. We want to move out together because he's got a little boy.
How easy's that been?
It's not. Just the council, if you go to them, it's about a 10-year waiting list.
No, they apparently on average, if you're waiting for a 1-bedroom, and if you're a homeless mum with a child, the average is 7 years.
Okay, how do you manage for money then?
Well, we're on benefits, which isn't much. It all goes on the baby, so don't have much for yourself.
Your benefits are rubbish by the time you've bought everything. You have no money left for yourself to do anything.
I'd like to get a job and go back into education, but have to put it all on hold because of him.
You know, there's water bill, sewage bill, there's so many different bills.
And because they have to be warm, you have to pay for the heating.
Yeah. So your bills can be like £200 for 3 months for a gas bill. That's just one bill. And I'd say on an average probably about £200 a month on bills because they're just so expensive. And like, you know, I don't think until you live on your own with a child you don't understand how much the bills are going to be because you don't understand. You know, when I got my first bill through, I think it was like £100 for 1 month, and I was in shock. I didn't realise you have to pay bills to flush your toilet, and I didn't realise you had to pay bills to have a TV in your house. Like it's 12 to £13 a month to have a TV in your house. That is mad. If you get pregnant and you have the baby before you're 18, you have to live in a hostel or stay with your parents. If you have parents like mine, they wouldn't let you stay at home. So you get put into hostels and they're not nice.
Kelly, so this is your mum, Julie.
Yeah.
So Julie, Kelly got pregnant when she was 15. How did that affect you?
Me personally, well, obviously I wasn't happy. I was a little bit disappointed, but as far as the pregnancy was concerned, I was very supportive to Kelly.
You're lucky.
We just got on with it, didn't we, really?
Yeah. Case of having to, isn't it?
Yeah. I mean, Kelly didn't actually know she was pregnant. It was me that picked up on it. So I kind of had a pre-warning.
Mother's
And
intuition.
we only had like a week to decide if I was going to keep the baby or not. Because I didn't find out until I was like nearly 3 months pregnant.
And she lives at home with you
She does, yep.
because, is that mainly because of your age?
Her age, she's not able to get a place of her own. And initially, the first year was support for Kelly.
I didn't want to go. I didn't want to be on a flat on my own with the baby because I didn't know what to expect.
But financially, I mean, Kelly does everything for Nathan. That was the deal. All her money gets spent on Nathan, all his food, all his nappies,
Wouldn't have it any other way.
clothes, everything. And she pays rent as well. She pays rent to me. And so she's learning as well. She's learning to be financially independent. Yeah, it's not always the case though, because people, when Kelly fell pregnant, there were people out there who turned their noses up and were not impressed that Kelly was pregnant. Got the oh no, like it was a terrible thing. So it's re-educating people as well.